Are you ready?
No, but let's go anyways.
Okay. Alright, so we're gonna start with I have one fan.
Okay.
I'm back. Why? For my fan. You don't have any fans. Yes, I do. Who would possibly be a fan of you? Me. You're making videos for yourself? Yeah, that's the most. Yeah? That's the most. Yeah? That's the most. What is it? That's the Just say it. That's the most pathetic thing I've ever heard in my entire life. A self-esteem is the most pathetic thing you've ever heard of in your life? You're like 50 years old!
Jim Carrey is 60.
Yeah, but he's actually funny.
F you.
You!
You're like
Something, you freak. I've never told anything in my life.
you
You know what? I'm making videos.
good. Enjoy them with your 0 fans and 0 views.
I'm a fan! You can't be your own fan. Oh, watch me! I am a fan! I am a person! I exist! Motherfucker fell off hard.
Okay.
I hate the Karen.
I hate everything about this. Honestly.
That's fair.
Yeah. From there's something to be said about making videos for yourself as a content creator. Like, ideally, one of the reasons you make content is because it makes you happy, right?
Ideally.
Ideally. But at the same time, it like all Onision shit, like, there is one thing, right, that could be a good message, but he just rips it to shreds.
I mean, every good lie has a little bit of truth in it, right?
Right? Right? And not only that, but, you know, invalidating the fact that he has fans still somehow.
Not a good look.
Not a good
Really.
Like, if you look at the comments, like,
Morbid curiosity.
morbid curiosity, for once a normal Onision video, I can already see the commentary channels making multiple hour-long videos over this 1-minute clip.
Yeah, just this one clip, yeah.
Just the one, sure, yeah. Thank you, Greg. I love you, man. I grew up with your videos. Keep on keeping on, bro. That's a fan, right?
That's fan.
My man's is amazing.
That's fan behavior.
That's fan behavior. The thing is that there are fans. And not only that, but this video has 31K views. 31,000 people decided to click on this video.
It's a lot of people.
Well, including us, but I don't think we count.
That's fan behavior. No, I think we're good.
Yeah.
I'll
So
know your motives and all.
we have decided, after going through everything, because we did go through everything prior to this,
Everything.
that we are not going to touch on the most recent videos, because they involve SA to the highest degree, and we want to be the type of people who are very sensitive to that, who don't want to show our viewers something that might be potentially harmful for them.
And also, like, you want to believe victims, but I don't feel like getting into the is this a lie or is this the truth? So we're gonna respectfully bow out of that one.
Yeah, because this was 15 minutes ago on the Onision channel, on the Onision Speaks channel. He deleted that one.
Wait, what?
He deleted the two
Okay.
that were, yeah.
Interesting.
Interesting. Okay. So
I mean, do you have the clips?
I don't. I have the ones that like I have the video with no audio.
That's what I mean. Like, you have it.
Yeah, I
You
have
can prove
like
that it was there.
yeah, I can prove that it was there. I can put like a screenshot up. But yeah, we're gonna respectfully bow out of what he. I think this might be a re-upload of the two that he did, or he decided that he was going to combine the two and say it in a quote unquote prettier way.
That's fair.
But
there's two like barbershop ones, yeah.
Yeah. He also deleted the red as a tomato video.
Interesting.
Yeah, which I will also put up on the screen. Basically that video was him talking about how people calling him Tomato Face was the same as racial inequality and speaking on somebody's skin color. Which was...
And it was really just, yeah, he's just, I mean, you can see it in the Your Wrinkles Are Beautiful one, that he's just really red.
He's just really red.
Most of it's probably his lighting.
Yeah. And
because he doesn't seem to be that red in the next one, so...
Yeah, and I'm just kind of sitting here like, why were these deleted so quickly?
Why are they gone like that?
So... Do we want to go over when he has no idea what the word no means? We probably should.
Probably.
Yeah.
I just hate it.
Yeah, well, I hate everything about Onision.
Do you want to do it with me?
No.
So in 10 minutes?
No.
Want me to go get you alcohol?
No.
Okay, I'll be back in 10 minutes to do it, and I'll have a six-packer.
No.
Great! Be right back.
No.
See you in a minute!
9 to the one.
Do you want to do
I hate it so much.
There's a lot to unpack. Do you want to take this one?
Oh, just again, like we commented the last time, like villainizing a group that has been villainized for a long time, and that's an inaccurate representation of that group as a whole. I don't like it. Alternative groups tend to, at least these kinds of alternative groups, tend to be more respectful rather than less. And I don't like alternative groups being dragged just because they're alternative groups.
Yeah.
And making light of the issue of harassment for cosplayers feels real bad.
Yeah, we're both a part of that subgroup.
And I don't like it.
Yeah, there's been a lot of, especially in the past, 5 years, there's been a lot of awareness towards cosplay is not consent. And I think this is just really poking fun at that.
Yeah. If you're gonna go over that, you can. There is a way to discuss topics like this in a more lighthearted manner, but this is not the way to do it.
Yeah, this ain't it, Chief.
Yeah. Nah, not fam.
Not fam.
Not at all.
Oh yeah.
Onision, we remember. We're not gonna forget what you did. You stole that Lindbergh baby. You started COVID, you did 9/11, and you shot Harambe. I know this because I live in reality. And you should feel bad. Onision, we remember.
Okay, so for the people in the back who don't know, Onision has done quite a few in the court of law is not illegal, but in the court of public opinion and morality, he is very much in the wrong. I know that quite a lot of people probably know what Onision has done, but for the people who don't, he has gone to a completely different state that allows consent from a 17-year-old to meet up with a 17-year-old. Meet up in quotation marks.
Netflix and chill.
Yeah, Netflix and chill. He has housed an underage person only to want to Netflix and chill. That's what we're gonna call it. Netflix and chill with them after they turned 18. And they had met up with their partner whenever their partner was not of age at all. Like 16, I believe.
Gross.
Yeah. And this was all when he was in his 20s. And so and not to mention the Sky debacle where he under duress, like he made Sky sign a document signing over everything with the company and things like that to Onision under duress because he was, I believe, like, don't quote me on this part, but I believe under financial duress. I don't know if it was quite financial. I believe it is, but it was under duress nonetheless over something. That is the bare bones Spark Notes. And that does not even begin to cover everything that I have unearthed about Onision. Like, I was watching the commentary channels, but I also did my own research. I've seen the tweets. I've seen the emails. I've seen testimonies from each woman or person, depending on their gender identity.
Party's a good word.
Yeah, each party. About Onision and what he has done. So if you want to do your own research, there's definitely resources available out there for research. Oh, I have sirens in my background. They're coming for him.
They're coming for you.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? But no, so I mean, he's exacerbating an issue, saying, you know, the Lindenberg, holy shit. This video is all about the Lindenberg.
Obviously.
But no, it's basically like trying to say that the commentary channels who did their own research and were quite truthful in what they said, most of them, the ones that I watched, I don't know about everybody, but they are over sensationalizing what happened. And there's sensationalization to a point, but there are actual cold hard facts within there, you know?
Yeah. And like, how long are you gonna like play the victim?
As long as he lives. As long as he lives. All right.
Okay.
Your wrinkles are beautiful.
Are
What's
they?
up, guys? I want to talk kind of casual for a second. I know a lot of the internet is all about like 15 seconds at most, and then people swipe away. But some of us actually want to have a conversation. We're so much better than you. Oh my god. No, like, I do miss when people could just talk and people would listen, and then those people would respond. The people who originally talked now listen. It was nice. Anyway, I want to make this video about aging. A lot of chicks do this thing, and it's like 90%.
These chicks.
Yeah, it still makes me hanky. Not gonna lie.
Like Instagram posts to where or they use heavy filters or whatever, and it's like everybody knows you're flirting.
Oh no!
Everyone.
I used a filter.
So, you know, just be yourself. Like, there are so many people that are super old, super wrinkly that people love.
Long live the queen.
And when you place so much importance on your appearance, it makes it seem like that's all you are. And if that's all you are, like, would you even like yourself if you were those other people? Like, would you honestly look at somebody who overblows their Instagrams with filters or tries to everything they can to hide their wrinkles and their blemishes or whatever? I'm not wearing makeup, by the way, just in case you guys wondered.
I can tell.
But just like, even makeup as well, I just feel like it's all so fucking stupid. And I don't understand it. Because it's like, yeah, you get maybe more likes and more views or whatever in this cancerous, toxic, shit-ass society that is so hypocritical when they say, be yourself, celebrate who you are, and then they're like, shame you if you don't wear makeup. Fucking pricks. Anyway, the point is like, do you want to be a product of your environment, or do you want to be yourself, where your environment is a product of you? Do you want to be a puppet or the puppeteer? Because if you're using those filters on Instagram, you're the puppet.
I didn't comment this the first time through, but I'm going to comment it now. This has the take her to the pool on your first date energy.
Yeah, actually. Oh man. Can we talk about the videos that he has had where he rates people who send in pictures? He rates
I didn't know this was a thing.
Oh yeah. He has in the past rated people, sometimes underage girls, on whether their body was hot or not. The Onision iceberg goes far.
Yeah, and like, you could say, like, oh, he's trying to turn over like a new leaf, and like he's actually means it this time around. But if you're spouting the same nonsense that you were spouting before, and you're not owning up, does it really matter?
Not only that, but the puppet and the puppeteer analogy is just hilarious to me. Because he thinks he's intellectually superior to a lot of people.
I mean, I also think I'm intellectually superior to a lot of people. The difference is I don't go around telling those people not to be puppets.
Honestly,
like, you do you, boo.
Yeah, like, the thing about it is that, you know, do you want to be the puppet or the puppeteer? And I think that he truly believes he is the puppeteer, but considering he's been in the court of public opinion, and failed.
It's putting it gently.
Well, you know, failed. Got wrecked. You know, got ratioed.
Whatever.
Got ratioed, whatever you want to call it. He failed. And he is no longer the source of the narrative. And not only that, but he is a narrator that can't be trusted in the first place.
Oof.
Yeah, he's been caught up in so many hypocrisies and so many lies that he's not a trustworthy narrator, so it's hard to believe a lot of the things that he says.
Right.
So
go ahead.
So he's not in control of his own narrative anymore, so what makes him think that he's the puppeteer?
Self-importance. Delusions.
Delusions? Maybe?
And when you've been the person that people were listening to, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when you still have a little bit of that, like, clout, a little bit of, like, because there's obviously people who are still there for it.
Yeah, like, most, if not all of these comments are positive. Although I know that Gregory James Jackson has been known to delete negative comments about him.
This is my surprised face.
But yeah, it's just, the puppet to the puppeteer is just insane. I want to see this goodbye video, but I don't know what's in it. Yeah, it's posted.
I literally did nothing wrong.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You absolutely did something wrong.
We've all done something wrong at some point. The fact that you refuse to admit it is the bigger problem here.
Not only that, but I mean, like, his transgressions are a lot more serious than normal transgressions. Like, I'm sorry I lied on a video, right? That's one thing. But I'm sorry that I groomed and took advantage of multiple people. Like, you can't truly ever come back from that.
I mean, I don't want to say you can never come back from it. It's gonna be difficult, right? Like, it's gonna suck. And you're gonna have to do a whole lot of pride swallowing, which it seems like Mr. Sir over here is incapable of doing.
Absolutely he is.
But it is possible. Maybe that's me being like overly
optimistic.
Yeah, because like I want to believe that people are better than they are.
I will say that when it comes to Onision, I do believe that yes, we're giving him PR. Negative PR, but PR nonetheless, right?
That's one of those, like, any attention is good attention.
Yeah. But the thing about it is, I think that it's really, really important to at least comment on it so that the people who weren't there 2 years ago, 3 years ago, right?
Know what's actually going on.
Know what's going on and isn't fooled by somebody who is trying to create his own narrative. That's bullshit.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So even though we might be giving attention to this, I think it's really important that we
say something about it.
We say something about it, yeah. As I said, there's evidence out there, and it's like even Discovery Plus and stuff like that. Like, there's been documentaries on this. And I think that going through all of the evidence that I've gone through, at the very least, is, it paints Onision in the light that he's supposed to be in, because it's just cold hard facts. It's not like proving a narrative or trying to spin something, right?
It's and which, I mean, they are trying to spin something, let's be honest here.
Yeah. But when it comes down to the tweets, to the emails, to everything that has been posted online, which never really goes away, let's be real.
Yeah.
It shows Onision for who he really is, rather than who he's trying to spin himself as.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But it's always like,
know.
it's always a balance between like, do we talk about this because it should be talked about, or do we like just leave it alone so that nobody knows,
Well, that would
or
be...
they don't get the press?
It would be one thing if he faded out of existence, got off the internet, things like that, right?
Yeah.
That way, you know, he can fade out of existence. But the thing about it is he still has people who are on his forums, who's on his OnlyFans, who's on his Twitter that still support him. I know, right? Oh my God. That follow him and still, like, may not even know about what he's done, and therefore are vulnerable to what he...
That same trap.
Yeah, that same trap. Which is why I think it's important to be able to sit here and talk about it instead of just ignoring it.
That's valid.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you guys and why you're constantly harassing me? Like, literally, you have no facts, nothing. You guys are so completely and utterly full of it. And you'll do everything you can to ruin my life, and I didn't do anything wrong. It's madness. It really is. Like, it's like living in a bizarre world where, you know, someone blackmails you into giving them what they want. They literally tell everyone that they blackmailed you. They apologize for committing a crime against you, and you get your whole life destroyed. And everybody celebrates them, and you basically just get harassed for the rest of your life for something you didn't even do. I don't know how you guys live with yourselves.
But you did do it. You legitimately did do it. Just because by the letter of the law you didn't do anything wrong doesn't mean you didn't morally do something wrong.
People are allowed to dislike your actions regardless of whether or not the law allowed you to do it.
Absolutely. You say it so much more eloquently than I do.
Listen, I have a very specific set of skills.
Okay, alright, let's go to, do we want to watch Goodbye? Okay, so Goodbye is literally Onision explaining, essay to the highest degree, in his words.
And victim blaming?
And victim blaming. And he says that this is his last video on YouTube and TikTok, but I don't believe that for a second.
Yeah, I highly doubt.
Yeah, and I think... I want to see the comments on this video. Talk to y'all on onision.com. Otherwise, farewell forever. Sure. So I think that closing this out, he's still reprehensible, with a ton of bad takes. I don't think that he has learned anything from what has been levied against him. I think that he is still trying to play the victim and control his own narrative, which isn't going to work. I also think that bringing light to this situation is important for the people who don't know or weren't there whenever this blew up. Yeah, whenever this blew up. the allegations that were against him, between Shiloh, Sarah, and the worry about Kai, and even Sky. He has gone back and talked to Sky and Sky's sister, regardless of whether or not they want to hear from him, which they don't. He is, in my opinion, he's a menace to society. He is somebody who honestly shouldn't be in the public eye. But if he's going to continue with Onision.com, if he's going to continue with his OnlyFans, if he's going to continue with making money and extorting people for his time, like, if you look on Onision.com, I'll show real quick. Come on, load up. I have something I want to show. Load up. Thank you. Okay, so this is like what I mean by extortion. A licensed Onision video is $100. A licensed Onision image is $50. Call Onision, $90. Text Onision, $50. Social media unblock, $5. Social media follow from Onision, $10. Immortal to Elite upgrade, $36. Now let's see how much it costs to have an Elite membership. It's $40. So 40 plus 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, $76 just to have an Immortal membership on this site. Or like an Elite, what was it? Immortal to Elite upgrade. So he's extorting himself, or no, like he's extorting other people for just being able to talk to him.
So it's okay. So this is a tricky territory, because this is also what people who have Patreons do.
I don't think I've ever seen somebody on Patreon like ask for money just so they'll be on a video.
I have.
Really?
Yes.
Huh. People are weird.
Yeah, no, this is... although a lot of creators don't like to go this route is definitely something that some creators do, where they like pay for access to them.
Yeah, I don't agree with it at all.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, this is not, regardless of whether or not it's morally okay, it is a thing that is done.
Yeah. So there are quizzes, right? That he made himself. Wow. I can't get on the blogs for real without giving him money, which I'm not going to do.
I don't know that I even want to take the quizzes. I mean...
You don't. So, I mean, there's a forum, and Mr. Don is a really big part of the forum. He's a moderator on here. He has a Discord. Oh, I do want to touch on one more thing. One more thing. Oh, there's new stuff. We're not gonna go into that, though. If I ever date someone again, it will probably be a trans man or non-binary person. They've been through some pretty important life challenges that make them a lot more compatible or relatable.
Oh God. My favorite food is you.
Yeah, we can go over that here in a minute. But the fact that I feel like, considering his history, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is trying to find somebody who is vulnerable because they've been through some pretty important life challenges that make them vulnerable.
Yeah. It's oh.
You're suffering.
Yeah, I hate when it does say if I ever date someone again, which probably means that no one's in the picture right now.
Yeah, that's my big question right now, because I understand Kai's want to stay out of the public sphere, and I respect that. I respect those wishes, and I can only hope that Kai and their children are in a safe space that is healthy for them.
Absolutely.
That's my big wish. But the big question is what happened to Kai. In my mind, I'm just very curious. I'm a nosy bitch.
I think we all are. And I think if anyone had found it, it would be everywhere.
Yeah, absolutely. But no, we go back to like all of these. They Onision doesn't say you guys. He says you, as in you particularly, which makes for a really shit parasocial relationship, which I think he wants. Like, he wants that.
Well, I mean, he had it.
He's trying to get it again, is my point. But no, I'm not going to touch on the newest stuff because of the SA to the highest degree speculation. Because he's not a responsible narrator. He's not a trusted narrator.
Yeah.
And so unless we can get all the facts from Sarah, the other party, I'm not comfortable.
I feel like it would have to be like both attorneys lay everything out on the table.
Yeah, I'm not comfortable like speculating on that at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, this has been a small dive into the return and possible like
Exit, I guess.
exit of Onision. Go ahead.
I wonder if it was just to see if it was just as bad as he thought it was going to be coming back.
Yeah.
We'll never know.
We'll never know. Oh no. I don't think that this is going to be his exit from YouTube or TikTok or Onision.com or OnlyFans. I think that he is going to continue doing what he's always done because that's where he's comfortable.
Yeah.
I think that this is something that's going to continue. And I'm sorry, but I think he is a narcissistic asshole. I'm not really.
You're sorry.
I'm not really sorry for saying that. Not at all. Not at all. But yeah. So, any closing thoughts?
Be careful and make sure all of your narrators are reliable.
Absolutely. If you like reactionary or commentary, please consider leaving a subscription because we will be doing more of this. I think the next thing on the docket is dipping our toesies into r/red pill.
Wigglers.
into r/red pill, which is a whole thing.
Entire thing.
An entire thing. And I look forward to seeing more of you. And please try and, go down below hitting that like button because it does matter. Thank you guys for listening to our podcast. Podcast type commentary. And we hope you have a lovely day.
Bye.
Bye.